anal question, which is where the star of the show, Jimmy Farrow, is going to hit you with a question straight from that head of his.
Oh, great.
More than likely, it's going to be some kind of pro wrestling question.
What do you want me to ask him? Eugene, why is water wet? What?
Quantum physics. Go.
There you go. Unbelievable. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Did he even answer this? I'll ask him now. What is your absolutely favorite match in your entire career?
Like mine or like in wrestling?
He did already. He can't use that one. He said Tiger Mask.
Yeah, Tiger Mask and Dynamite, the series they had.
No. Your own match.
His
Not
own match.
Watching
All right,
Tiger
sorry.
Mask spin around the ropes and do all that cool shit in '82. What's your favorite match that you experienced in the ring?
I don't know. I wrestled so many matches against Rob Conway and Doug Basham in small towns around Kentucky that were so much fun. I wrestled Rip Rogers all over the place. I wrestled Triple H. Like I said, I was in the ring with The Rock, in the ring with Hogan, Penn McMahon. I mean, the whole career was like a dream come true. So I don't know that there's...
Wait a minute. You beat Vince and Shane, didn't you?
That's right. It was a handicap match.
Dude, he beat both of them.
But I do know the greatest day of my career. And that was September 28, 2004, the day I met my wife.
There you go.
Look at that.
Right day.
How much did they pay you to shave your head?
What?
When Vince shaved your head? How much did they pay you? Did they give you extra cash for that one?
Yeah, it was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, but they shaved Bischoff's head too, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, you got him too.
Well, he wanted to do it, and then I remember
wanted to do it.
when Trump and Vince were building the angle for the shave the head, and I started thinking, I said, well, generally they're going to shave somebody's head to show, so what babyface has the most sympathy? Probably Shawn. They're not going to shave his head. Who's? Oh God, I'm the next one, aren't I?
Years later, who would have
Years
known?
later, look at Shawn. Go on.
and then the writers are calling me. And they're like stammering, like, we got to. It would be okay if maybe you thought about. Sure, yeah, it's fine.
They should have made the hard bald kid.
Just pay me.
This is
All right.
The hard bald kid.
Eugene, I want to thank you for joining our show.
Thank you, guys.
What an honor. Where can fans see you this upcoming weekend? Do you have a list or anything? Do you know where you're going?
ESS has got it, man. I'm just on tour. I'm on the road with ESS because he's the best.
He is
But
the
I'm
best.
sure you can find Eugene on Twitter at Eugene Dinsmore. And then my pro wrestling company is Midwest All Pro Wrestling. Google that, and you'll see all the action we're doing. I like the YouTube. I got my own YouTube, Nick Dinsmore page, channel, and then the Midwest All Pro channel, and I'm making stars, making towns.
Go to that Nick Densmore YouTube page. Hit like, hit subscribe. More subscribers, the better. You've been watching Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monty and Farrow. Upcoming shows. Next Thursday, pro wrestling... What do you call it? Like
Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
John
He's done all sorts of
Arezzi
things.
is
There
in
it is.
studio. Do you know anything about John Arezzi?
I know the name.
Yeah.
So John Arezzi was the first guy who put together pro wrestling like meet and greets.
Shows. Yeah.
He was the main guy.
He's the trailblazer for all those wonderful conventions you go to.
Awesome, yeah, absolutely. It's great.
He's had a very interesting life. This
No
is
bumps,
a great book,
no bumps.
folks. Matt Memories.
May 23rd, Tag America, our sponsor, on May 23rd from 12 to 4, we'll have Mr. USA Tony Atlas along with UWF star Sonny Beach,
Nice.
John Arezzi,
Nice.
and star of the wrestler Andrew Anderson will all be on hand.
Beautiful.
And again, you don't have to be in New York. You can go call Tag America, buy a raffle ticket. It's only $10, and you will get this autographed Tony Atlas hand-painted picture, which is valued at $3,500, which is the
Tony Atlas hand-painted it?
No, Tag America did.
Although Tony Atlas
there you
is
go,
an
Eugene.
excellent artist.
But he will sign it to the winner of this raffle. It's worth about $3,500.
Body
and
pressing
it's worth
Hulk
it.
Hogan from Shea Stadium, 1980.
Absolutely.
Good
So
stuff.
again, call Tag America. They're on our sponsor list. May 27th, Mega Powers explode. Randy Hogan and Macho Man will be in studio.
Cream of the crop.
Here's one for you, brother. You ready? June 5th, 5 p.m. Jules Strongbow will be in studio. Do you remember Jules Strongbow?
Yes.
What do you remember about the Strongbow?
I just know the name. Like, I've seen the Chief J stuff, like some of the
What was the first wrestling match Eugene saw growing up? What started it all?
So it was Saturday Night's Main Event. It was post the first WrestleMania when Paul Orndorff, Piper, and Orton turned on Orndorff, and then Orndorff came back at him. And I remember watching Piper run under the bleachers and down the hall, and Orndorff chasing him, beating him, and I was like, and then Uncle Elmer gets married, and then I think it was Hogan against Volkov, and I was like, I'm hooked. That's what I want to do.
Elmer.
What did Piper mean to you?
Like I liked him, but like not until I really started watching this stuff much later that all this stuff, like my God, he was so phenomenal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You were busy rooting for Hogan at the time.
Well, but like, you know, it was a 2-year window when I started watching post WrestleMania to WrestleMania 3 when he kind of retired, and then of course he came back. But I didn't get to see the plethora of his wrestling before that, where he's really like, you know, all over the place.
Hogan, Austin, Rock, Flair. Who's the greatest?
Okay, so this is what we do in Sioux Falls in South Dakota because we are the Mount Rushmore state. Who's the Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
How could I not?
That should have been the question. You blew it.
Well, he's covering for
All
me.
right,
Thank
good.
you, Eugene. Thank you.
So Mount Rushmore, 4 people. on
yeah,
Mount
go
Rushmore.
for it. Go for it.
Vince.
Nice.
He's the George Washington, right?
Amen.
I think it's Hogan. I think it's
Vince Hogan.
I think it's Austin.
Yep.
And I think it's Cena. And I think The Rock. There's another monument bigger than the Mount Rushmore called Crazy Horse. The Rock is Crazy Horse.
Unbelievable. And you know what?
hard
you
to
just
argue.
changed my list. You are 100%
Really hard.
correct.
Yeah, how can Vince not be on there? He's the mountain. He's the mountain itself.
Just announced June 19th at 10 a.m. Magnum TA will be in studio.
Oh wow.